First, I want to clarify for you what you did not understand about my last argument. The results of a study that President Obama is trying to have Congress fund were not discussed because, as I have said, he is asking for funding, so the study has not taken place yet. This shows the importance of the situation and that it cannot be labeled as a scapegoat because legitimate efforts are being made to get to the root of the issue instead of just labeling something as a scapegoat and not offering a better alternative than what has been presented in front of you. Another troubling remark you made was that children will be able to identify the lines between reality and the video game world. Since you seem to be unaware of cognitive development, I'll break it down for you. Starting from our toddler years, we begin to learn right from wrong and what to do by repetitively being told what we can and cannot do. When we're between the ages of 3 and 4, our parents or caretakers serve as our external conscious to keep our behavior in check. By the age of 6, we begin to have an internal sense of right from wrong. By 9 or 10, we begin to have a sense not only of right from wrong, but also why we need to have these rules established. We can acknowledge that these rules keep things orderly. This is also the age where we become preoccupied with rules and get frustrated when our peers cheat or do not follow the rules. Next, around age 12 to 13 marks the shift from thinking like a child to beginning to think like an adult. In our middle teenage years, our cognitive abilities increase, which allows us to shift our thinking from concrete to abstract ideas. Later in our teen years, we have reached full cognitive development and are capable of weighing pros and cons in our head to reach a reasonable outcome. To say that children who have not reached full cognitive development are capable of distinguishing between the two worlds they engage in is irresponsible. Additionally, I believe you've given no legitimate ground for someone to support your argument. I've established the link, made the argument of why the status quo is unfitting, and instead of coming up with, if there is one, a better solution, you've tried to poke holes in my argument with words like scapegoat and responsibility of the parent. If you are aware of the link, yet are unwilling to take the time to think of a better solution if you see mine as unfit to support change, then I think it's a cop-out and you've given no real outcome of this debate other than to acknowledge that change is needed and I'm the only one who has proposed a change. An appropriate response to an epidemic in this country is a far better solution than a half-hearted attempt of misconstruing arguments to prove the lack of a point.